real quick. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna tell her to do some things. They might look stupid. I don't know. We'll talk about it, okay? And so I'm gonna tell you to do something, and you're gonna do it, okay? Now our goal right now is actually we're talking about this. So this ground, I want you to try to grab this ground right here, and I want you to try to grab it and get a handful of it.
It is?
Of that dry ground right there. You can't do it, right? Keep trying. I'm getting this little big part right. Try to get you a good handful right there, okay? Good. It can't move, right? So you have to understand something. That ground right there is you guys. This ground right here is you guys. You have to understand that this ground right here, would you call this ground healthy or unhealthy?
Unhealthy.
Unhealthy, right? And so understand, this is your mind unhealthy right here. It's dry. It's not hydrated. You can't do anything with it. Could you pick it up?
No.
Could you mold it?
No.
Could you move it? Could you change it?
No.
You couldn't do nothing to it because it's unhealthy. And so understand, this is like a mind that's filled with stress. This is a mind that's filled with sadness. And this is a mind that's filled with depression. This is a mind that's filled with anxiety. This is a mind that's hurting. Has anybody here ever had a mind, their mind was hurting before?
Yes.
Has anyone ever been stressed and your mind was hurting before?
Yes.
Thank you for being honest. I got one older person that's participating over here. Thank you. If you haven't experienced it yet, you'll experience it. You understand what I'm talking about one day, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you to do something. I want you to throw those leaves onto that dirt right there. Go ahead and do it. Okay, cool. Now, we're going to wait about 10 seconds. All right, go in here and move it. Did the ground change? No. Now, understand this. Those leaves are a representation of your life. These leaves are a representation of, let's say, when we're believing in drugs and alcohol in our lives. You think that drugs and alcohol is going to heal your mind. Did that mind change? No, it didn't change at all. Put those rocks on there. Okay, cool. Okay, let's wait 10 seconds. See if my magic rocks do something. Okay, move the rock. Did those rocks make a change? No. Okay, now those rocks right there represent dead advice that you guys get from your friends and people in your lives sometimes. And sometimes you listen to friends that aren't telling you anything good and they're trying to give you advice about your life. Did the mind change? It's still unhealthy, correct? So it's still filled with stress, it's still filled with depression, it's still sad, all those things, right? All right, last one. Okay, let's do this real quick. Let's wait 10 seconds. I think my magic water might do something. Pick it up, son of man. Now that's your mind when it has water, right? This is water right here. So now what is it? Would you call this healthy now?
Yeah.
Can you mold it?
Yeah.
Can you move it?
Yeah.
Can you change it?
Yeah.
Is it fluent?
Yes.
Okay. It's healthy now. I'm gonna read you something real quick. Deuteronomy 32:2 says this. It says, "Let my teachings drop as the rain." Are y'all listening? Are you listening? This is the important part. Let my teaching drop as the rain. My speech distill as the dew, as the droplets on fresh grass and as showers on the herb. And so you have to understand that this water is representation. I call this living water. You have to understand that Jesus Christ said that anyone that comes to him, he will give them living water and they will never thirst again. You have to understand that this living water he's talking about is his teachings. They're his words. And I'm trying to tell you that you can put grass on dry dirt. You can smoke and you can drink. You can do all those things. But did the mind change? Okay. And then you can put rocks on it. So you can listen to all the people in your life that are telling you to do this and do that. But did the ground change? Did it change? But then I poured water on it and what happened? And it got healthy, correct? Now understand, this healthy ground is a mind that's filled with peace. It's filled with joy. It's filled with love. It's filled with faith. It's filled with patience. It's filled with self-control. If I throw seeds on it, something can grow from this. But without that water, it's dead. You have to understand it's the same way for your minds. Without Jesus Christ's teachings and him talking to you, your mind is dead. It hurts to live in there. It's stressed out, it's depressed, and it's anxious. All you have to do is be willing to pour a little bit of water on yourself. And so I hope you guys can learn today and understand about the health of your own mind and understand that if you really want to have peace inside, if you really want joy, it starts with being willing to receive the water that Jesus Christ is trying to give you through his word. Not standing around hard-hearted. That ain't going to help you. You're going to be just like that grass that cracks as soon as I step on it. But if I step on this, it mows and it might go back to normal. It's stronger once I have water on it. And so I just want you guys to understand, for real, that this is a parable for understanding how Jesus Christ's teachings will give you peace and it'll make you healthy inside. There's nothing outside in this world that can heal what's inside of you but his words that fill your heart. Does everybody understand that? Now, next time I come here, I'm going to ask you what you learned. And I really hope nobody throws this away. You really understand this for your life. Are we all good? Yes. All right, I'm good with you then. What we doing with them?